Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy, the Strongest Wizard, and tonight is Fight Night, and we have another OP01 match here for you. This is local finals here on the right. Well, this is local finals. We have Kid versus my man Doffy. Tego rocking out the Kid, and then obviously Majora rocking out the Doffy. Here we have Teko on the right, here with 3 Dawn. Honestly, I'm not really sure about this matchup. I'm assuming Kid just does a really good job, and we're gonna see the Bonnie play here. Play 1 for the activation of the Bonnie. Looking at the top 5, end up getting the Supernova there, which is the law. And yeah, we're gonna see. Looks like he's going to attach 1 to leader and attack leader for 6k. He does let it go through, and he's gonna pass. So here we have Majora starting off with 4 Dawn. And guys, before we get any further, I just want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is going to be DXN Provisions, DXN Outpost. It is the only place where I get my One Piece product, sealed product. They have starter decks, booster boxes, and now even this mat. I know the owner is going to put some of these mats, these dual play mats on there, so look out for those. But getting back to the match, we had just pretty much Doffy swing at Kid at leader, and he ended up countering it from hand. So now we have 5 Dawn. He's gonna go ahead and activate that Bonnie. It's really important to get rid of that Bonnie. Super good. You let that thing last for 1 more turn, and you just consistently see an issue here. The hand size of Kid is just gonna be too big, right? It looks like he's gonna attach 2 Dawn to the leader here. He's gonna attack Doffy here for 7k. Let's see if he's gonna block it. He now has 2 blockers on the field. I know that yeah, looks like he's not gonna let it go through. He's gonna actually block it with the 1k. And here we have very interesting play. Teko dropping the 2 cost Apu. Normally you see people keep that in hand, so let's see if it pays off. You know, obviously a 2k counter in hand is super good, but obviously he wants to push advantage. So and it looks like Doffy here is just going to attack Bonnie here, and he's gonna block Pacifista, or not Pacifista, I forgot what his name, Kuma. He's gonna attack Bonnie, and it does end up dying there. So, and then we see the 4 cost Bao Hancock here blocker come out. So here we have, what is that, 4, 6, 7 Dawn here starting for Teko here. Let's see what he can do for 7. I think it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good for Kid right now. I don't think he has too much to worry about. I'm interested to see what he's going to do with that Apu. We'll see momentarily, I'm assuming. So, and here we have, he's going to go ahead and attach 2 Dawn to the Apu. He is going to swing. He is attacking leader here, and it looks like he's going to get ready to counter from his hand. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and counter that. And then here we have Kid attacking leader for 5k. I believe it's leader. It might be Kuma. But he's regardless going to counter it, which they are both at 5k. And here we have the law being able to restand the Apu, and he's going to swing at leader, and it does end up going through. So here we see the pass. Now we have Majora here starting off with an extra 2 Dawn, of course getting 2 Dawn every turn. And as you can see here from Teko, he has 0 active. So, you know, no event cards are going to be played this turn. And it looks like he's going to swing over the Apu here. Interested to hear why Majora isn't tapping, adding Dawn to the guy here. But I guess he wanted to bring out the Gecko to then play another blocker. Yeah, it looks like you see Majora kind of playing it back, playing a bit more relaxed. Not really swinging with the Kumas either. Maybe he doesn't have any pacifistas in his hand. He wants to get full value, so he's just decided not to swing. I do know that Teko has a lot of experience with this matchup. One of his really good friends does play this Doffy deck a lot, so maybe it is paying off here, the style of play. And of course you do have that other law on board now, so maybe we'll see something of it. So he does attach the 1. Looks like he's going to attach, is it 1? Just one Don to the law here. And he's going to be attacking at leader for 7k. He does end up blocking with the Kuma, bringing out the Pacifista. Looks like he's going to attack for 6, counter for 2k in hand. And then we see the 5 cost law here, which does bounce his other law. And he does get to play a 3 cost or less, which is the Apu. Wow, okay. So my man here with the plays with 2 active Dawn on his side. Now we have Majoro at full Dawn levels here. Let's see what he can do with 10 Dawn. He has 2 blockers live with the Gecko and the Pacifista. At Pacifista being a big boy at 6k, it's huge. Let's see what he can do with it. I'm assuming now we see a Dawn being attached to the Doffy. I'd imagine so. Starting to get the revealing the top cards of his deck. We haven't seen him organize any of his deck either. We haven't seen any of the key cards. Yeah, very interesting. Do keep in mind that Law is a blocker. So, yeah, looks like he's going to swing at leader here for 2 Dawn. So it's going to be an 8k. Does let it go through. Gecko Moria swinging for 6k at leader. And we do see the block with a Bonnie counter. And then we see 7k. Does he activate effect? He does not. And then we're going to go ahead and see the event card from hand there, Repel. So, looking pretty safe for Teko here, in a really good position. Does he want to get rid of the other blockers? Does he want to swing? He doesn't. He's going to go ahead and tap forward to play the Gecko Moria from hand. He does get to bring back another card. And yeah, I did not see what that was. I didn't see what that was. So we're going to go ahead and refresh here. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll find out what happens. We're going to refresh here. Yeah, Kid sitting at 10. Majora only having the 3, and we see the extra come out, being able to KO something, which is going to be that Pacifista. So pretty good card. I know that it has to be arrested. X-Drake is a 6k character. So here we have Kid attacking. Let's see, with no Dawn attached, just a straight 5. And he's going to go ahead and block with the Hancock, drawing 1 off of that ability since it did have a counter. So I'm going to Dawn. So, here we have, wow, we see the Law attack, and he does counter with the 2k since he is the 6k. And then we're going to see another X-Ray killing off the Gecko Moria and passing. Wow, he just like almost wiped the whole board. Pretty incredible stuff. Kid, really good. It's so weird whenever you ask anyone that plays this game, all right, give me the best deck in the format, what do you think it is? I hear people say Kid. I hear a lot of people say some people say Zoro, a lot of people say Law. Like, don't forget Kaido, right? So here we have Gecko Moria swinging over the blocker there, blocker Law for 7k. Looks like Teko has 3 cards in hand. Here we have Doffy swinging at leader. 5k, he does let it go through, and it looks like he is going to activate the event card to suspend the blocker, which is really good because now he can attack over it. Really, really good. And then we see we see another Kuma come down, another four cost blocker. And this deck is filled with blockers, so yeah, then he's gonna go ahead and just pass with 4 active Dawn, which is kind of a lot. So let's see what he can do. I'm assuming we see more clearing of the board, just controlling the field a bit more from Teko here. Now at 4 cards in hand, and then we're going to go ahead and see the 6k Drake here, attack at leader. He does let it go through. Another 6k attack at leader. Yeah, really, I mean, man, this Teko going very aggressive here. Let's see if it pays off. And he does take it. Wow, okay. Very interesting. Here we have the 5k attack, and he does counter with the teach from hand, and then he plays another X Drake here, KOing the Gecko Moria. And we do see him pay for the cost. We want to make sure that the viewers understand that he did pay. Here we have the restand off the law, swinging with the X Drake once again. All his Dawn are now tapped. He has no more Dawn. Let's see what he does. He actually counters it with the Alvida in hand and passes it. Okay, so here we see... Okay, we see no blockers out right now. From Kid's side. He has 3 attacks, so I guess there's really not a fear of, you know... Yeah, wow. Very interesting. Yeah, no fear. There is no rush that blue has, I believe. Let me know in the comment section below if there is a rush card for blue. And it looks like Majora's out of blockers in his hand, as you can see. He does not have a Pacifista either. So it looks like he has a Teach, a Gecko. Couldn't really see there. So it looks like he's just gonna swing 1 over one of the X Drakes here for 6k. Teko not saying, you know what, just go ahead and go get it. That's alright. You can KO it, not a problem. I have 2 more, so we're good. And here we have only him at 2, and we're gonna see the Mihawk come down here for 9. And he's going to, I believe Mihawk just bounces back to hand, so he's gonna, bottom decks. So he's gonna go ahead and bottom deck the law there. So here we have 2 blockers on Majora's side. Let's see if Teko's gonna go for game here. Separating out his Dawn, making sure he has enough for all his plays, really thinking about it. It's really important to not misplay and overuse Dawn. I know it's kind of hard because you have so many sometimes. I don't know how to read either, so sometimes that's an issue, you know. So yeah, let's see here. It looks like he's gonna attach 1 Dawn to the X Drake. He's gonna attack a leader here for 7k. Let's see if he ends up blocking. He ends up, wow, ditching 2 to counter that. And he looks like he's gonna attach another 1 to this X Drake for another 7. He does let it go through. It looks like he has 7 Dawn. So yes, he has 7 Dawn active. Teko here. He's gonna attach 1 to Kid. He does block it. And here we are in the same situation. He only has 3 bodies on board, including the leader, and he's gonna attack here. He does block with the Kuma as well. Looks like he's gonna tap 3 to ditch 1 to unsuspend, attach another 1, and swing for game. There you go, everybody. That was DXN Finals. Congrats to Teko here. Teko taking it all. So yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. And don't forget to stay tuned because I have a ton of new OP01 content coming out soon. See ya!